What's up, guys? Jose Menchaca here, better known as Luigi. I'm a charcoal portrait artist, and thanks, guys, for having me here today. It was the first time I had anybody watch me draw, which was another huge step for me. So I thank you guys for that, for being a part of that and being
You're
there,
welcome.
because that was a little tough for me. I mean, you guys wouldn't probably didn't notice, but like I was like shaking a little bit, and I was just like, "Shit, all right, we're gonna do this,"
Yeah, no,
Not
that's
at
super
all. I
cool.
didn't even notice that at
Yeah,
all.
like I was like,
At
damn,
all.
like this is gonna happen, right? Like we're doing this. I mean, it's like it sounds funny, you know what I mean? Because like we're grown ass men and shit, you know what I mean? But like, it's that feeling, you know what I mean? It's just that like, damn, like nobody's ever seen me do this, and like I hope this doesn't come out looking stupid, you know what I mean?
No,
So
man, not at all.
it was a great experience, and then like definitely like 25% of the way, like I was just like, all right, I'm just doing my thing here, and they just they're just here, and like I didn't even feel you guys after a while. Like it was just me doing my thing, and I mean, yeah, we were conversing and whatnot, but for the most part, it was just me flowing again, and that was great. And I'm glad that you guys were
Yo,
able to be there.
you're welcome. You're welcome. But
Yeah.
let me tell you, man, being there was literally like watching like a TikTok video from beginning to end, watching
Bruh.
it like a white piece of paper, guys.
Yeah,
All right? And just watching him do his work and see it come to life was absolutely crazy. Putting it with his style and everything.
yeah, and I mean, there is definitely. I guess that's the other thing. Like to go back to your question, like what drew me to charcoal is definitely the black and white. You know what I mean? Like black and white for me just speaks volumes. And as much as I admire people who use color, they're honestly like my heroes, and I commend people who use color. But I know absolutely nothing about like color theory or anything like that. So for me, black and white just says so much. And I remember there was a point where in my artistic career where like I didn't want to show my work to anyone. I didn't want anyone to know that I did it. And I'm just like, obviously, we're our own worst critics, right? So like, I was always like, if I drew, like, I might show like my best friend or something like that. And be like, yo, what do you think? Like, and again, he's my favorite critic. He always tells me the truth. And I think that's another like huge thing. Like you said, I mean, it's very obvious that helps is being honest, but like because he would like critique my work and be like, dude, this is bad. The face is off. Like this and that. Like you start being a little more meticulous. You know what I mean? And start paying more attention. Like, well, the last drawing I did, like her face looks huge and she's not huge. So you know what I mean? Like this time you got to be careful not to make her face really big or anything like that. And so it's something that I think as an artist that little by little you start paying attention to little things as much as you possibly can, because I mean we're not perfect, bro. You know what I mean? And again, there's no. The other thing I think that it's important is like there's no rush either. You know what I mean? I used to feel that way. I used to feel like, damn, I need to be a master by like the time I'm 22.
The
so
pressure.
so that like I'm 22, and that means I've got 8 years before I'm 30, and I can accomplish all these things. And it's like, I think we know that life doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So it's.
Yeah, but honestly, that pressure remains for like forever on your life. At what point in your life should you be at this stage? Where should you be?
I think that's
Do you
everyone,
need a
bro, yeah,
house?
for
And
sure.
that pressure is constantly on you,
Wow.
and it's just like for content creation, I feel like it's tough because in early stages you're really not gonna get paid or you're not gonna see money. It's gonna take that time to, like you said, to build that audience, to build that portfolio, to really say, hey, I can do this too, and be up there with the greats. So it's
Yeah.
like hard to do that without like thinking about money, without having that constant pressure, be like, damn, I'm doing all of this but I'm not getting money. So then, like, am I wasting my time at this
Supposed to,
point?
sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And so it's like, do
It's.
you leave it? Do you stay? And then do you like love it that much to stay? I don't know.
I think
it's a tough
well that's
question.
like the main question that I think, as like, because I would consider me personally, I consider you guys artists, bro. Like art is just so broad, dude. There's so much that so many things that fall under that category of like art. So like, I mean, first of all, chemistry is something that, I mean, it's not always there, but it's something that you guys as with the content that you create, you have to try to create that. You have to try to create some sort of chemistry. And like, I'm sure there's gonna come a time where you guys just don't flow with whoever you have sitting in the seat. You know what I mean? And it's like that's difficult, and those are the difficult things that are going to come along with the territory. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with me. So, for example, one of the most difficult things when it comes to like portraits and commissions is I want you to draw my grandfather. And I'm like, okay, great. Like, I would love to. I would love to. That'd be great. And then they send me the picture, and it's like pixely, and it's just
okay.
like it's like a terrible, terrible like. Not that their grandfather or grandmother looks terrible, but like the picture itself, the reference is
It's hard to read.
horrible, and it's so
Yeah.
bad, and like you can't pick up any detail. And it's like sometimes I'm like, people want miracles, you know what I mean? But again, it falls on me to be like, you know what, listen, this picture isn't really great. Do you have more images? So it's something that I've started to do now. But before I used to just say yes.
Oh yeah, it used
Just to
be-
kind of like, yeah, like just to kind of like,
Yeah. and
I
you
can
put
do
yourself
this.
in
I
that
can, yeah, you know?
situation. Yeah, it's tough, bro.
And
because-
and a lot of times, yeah, like I'll say, like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, it might be a little tricky, but I can do this. Then you're sitting there, you got the charcoal in your hand. You're
Yeah.
like, shit, where do I start? You're like, damn, how do I get this done?
I feel like a lot of people that are, in the creative like industry or and making anything to try and sell it, it's tough. How do you value things? How do you get your work out there? How do you get clients? Without losing the fun or the love for what you're
Exactly,
doing, because
exactly.
at what point does it actually become work?
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's been our time with Jalen Portrait. We really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much again, Coopman Official. Look out for that giveaway contest. Make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. That's what you guys are gonna see all of the details to how to enter the contest and everything that is you guys are able to earn. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. And yeah.
What? You're still on GTA?
Casually saw that.
Yeah.